This video is designed to help you start a burger business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a burger business plan that you can download, and will lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful burger business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. First, you have to choose whether you want to open a franchise location or an independent burger shop. The first one might require some serious funds. If you want to open a well-known fast food joint, then you should prepare yourself for some expenses. The franchise will provide all the necessary equipment, training and such, but it will cost you big bucks. Opening up your own private burger shack might seem less expensive, but you still need to invest and prepare your own business plan. If you want to sign a contract for a franchise, then you must be prepared for some big numbers here. Names like McDonald's, KFC or Wendy's might cost you anywhere from $1 million and up. Do not forget about the additional monthly fees. When you decide to open up your own business, the real cost would be the equipment and furniture for the interior. You'll be able to choose and buy whatever you wish. The price of the rent may differ depending on the location and the size of the venue. Choosing a location. Location is an essential thing when it comes to opening up any business. If you want to know how to open a burger shop, then you should definitely start with choosing the right location. It has to be easily accessible, and preferably with a parking space. If you are going to open up a franchise, then you will most definitely need to meet their standards and requirements. And if you want to start your own business, then you will have more options and fewer restrictions. Once you chose the location, restaurant's name, and ordered all the furniture and equipment, you will need to hire employees. You might know how to open a burger restaurant, but you may need some guidelines with choosing the right people to join your team. Of course, a previous experience is always welcomed, but not essential. Look for people who are cheerful and reliable. Great food and impeccable customer service are the keys to every restaurant out there. A burger joint is no exception. Marketing. Once you know how to start a burger joint, you need to learn how to advertise your business. The franchise will do it for you, but if you are starting up your independent restaurant, then you should know about a few things. Social media can help you a lot. Your burger place needs its own Instagram and Facebook pages. Keep it updated and post a lot of food pictures. Let the people crave those yummy burgers. Benefits of a franchise. You are obliged to pay monthly fees, but you get a lot of help as well. In most cases, you do not have to advertise the name of the burger place, because it is already well known. You do not need to be an expert to start a burger shop. The company will guide you through the opening process. Most franchises offer annual training in their support, so you can be assured that if an issue occurs, they will help you solve it. Benefits of an independent burger shop. It might seem hard to know how to start a burger shop, but if you decide to open up your own eatery, you will definitely have more freedom. You choose the location, you decorate the interior your own way, and you make the final call when it comes to dressing up your employees. The only requirements and regulations you must meet are those from the Department of Health. The food. Since you want to open up a burger joint, you will probably serve mostly burgers. But that does not mean you have to limit yourself. There are many ways to attract those customers. Remember that it is always good to add something new to the menu. Burgers can be served in many different ways. You can offer veggie burgers, double cheeseburgers, mini burgers, portobello burgers, and so much more. Just always make sure to get good quality products. People will appreciate it a lot and will definitely come back for more. Starting a burger stand. Yes, you can start smaller, with a burger stand. It involves less money and definitely less stress. The whole project will cost you less of everything. If you want to see if your burgers will find their fans, you can start with presenting your burger stand during some events like festivals or those music concerts at the park. Perhaps a food truck might be a good idea here. You do not need to throw yourself at the deep end. Start with something smaller. Once you get the feedback, then you will know for sure if you want to enter the food business for good. Starting a burger shop. It is not easy to stand out with your business these days. It seems like all the good ideas have been already taken. But you still can make it all work, and attract new customers. Remember that people like freebies. Invest in personalized items like pens, mugs or notepads. You can also come up with some live music events or create a kids' corner. Make some room and put those building blocks out there. Let the people know that you can host their next party as well. Offer more, and you will instantly get the attention. As you can see, opening up a burger joint is not that hard. You have options. You can either figure out your own business plan, or sign a contract with a franchise. Both options have their advantages and disadvantages, and it is really all up to you, which option suits your personality the most. The next part of the video is not specific to a burger business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the burger business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful burger business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication, and willingness to sacrifice, to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills, required for these 2 extremes, are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice, may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive, based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers, and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market, and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan, based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers, who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, how much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here is a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into two parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a burger business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free burger business plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.